Oh my god! Oh, Betty Boo! Oh my god. Okay, here we go. Oh my god.
Special Operations Section 6, Heroes of New Eridu. I'm afraid no one in this world needs your salvation.
That logo, it's...
Here, I can fail countless times, but you can afford a single mistake.
hurting people.
Oh my god, cyberpunk vibes.
The special monster we're looking for must be you.
Wait, that? Oh my god, the nothing personnel. Wait, shit. Wait, that's like the Akron dash animation.
The sons of Caledon.
Lighter?
I'm here to issue a challenge to all of you.
Wait, he actually just boxes the hell out of them. Wait, he actually just beats everyone up.
Fists are more than enough.
You've got a plan to take them down, right?
And you're going down with me! Yannagi!
Shadow Miyabi? That animation is amazing, by the way. This Yannagi art is amazing. Oh my god. Oh, here we go. This is a little bit too much banter, I think, but whatever.
She wields a naginata that matches her slender frame.
Oh my god, she literally...
She uses a combination of
Doesn't this kind of look like closed beta Miyabi's attack pattern?
While changing her stance.
Stances.
To keep a good rhythm of switching her stances, Yannagi can continuously receive the buffs from both stances. Also,
Oh my god, Soldier 11.
switches her stance. Every time she deals damage with a basic attack, her anomaly buildup increases. When she unleashes her EX special attack, Yannagi enters Shinra Bansho state and switches her stance. She charges up and rushes in with a forward stab, followed by a powerful downward attack, dealing electric damage. If the target is under an anomaly, Yannagi will trigger a special disorder effect without removing the target's anomaly while giving herself a buff.
What? That's crazy. So she's Jane power crept?
She only becomes
Okay, he probably has to have like something insane in his kit, otherwise everyone's gonna skip him. Oh, I was gonna say, oh my god, is he a DPS? No, it just increases his impact. Fire and ice resistance? He's a defense shredder? And element damage increase? Lycon's dead. Kind of playing it out weird. He's a stunner. It's so funny that dealing massive damage to mobs. Oh, Betty Boo! Oh my god, let's get it! Wait, Night Boo looks so cute too. Wait, they're A ranks though.
The only way to obtain Night Boo as of now will be from that event.
Betty Boo is an
Ooh, you gotta make sure to get it then.
and Molotov cocktails.
Interesting.
Serenity
Yannagi first. Yannagi first.
Champion of Embers, each proxy can get 10 encrypted master tapes.
Okay, free pulls. Free pulls, huge. Oh my god. Oh my god, Lighter without his glasses on. What? Holy thirst trap. Virtual revenge. Okay, boys. Dude, Miyabi has to be coming soon, right? Ooh, new combat?
Combat lovers.
Players will obtain a badge upon reaching a certain floor. The higher you climb, the shinier your medal gets.
But
Ooh, wait, actual reason to do
the
combat?
higher you climb, the tougher your opponents, and your agents won't recover until you complete the
Wait, this is a sick arena. Oh my god. New roguelike?
Of Arpeggio Fall.
Oh my god, it's like the prophecy. Oh my god, they actually this is literally the prophecy.
Proxies can try soloing this.
Soloing?
Like something you're into.
By the way, have you heard the buzz about Breaded Belief in New Eridu? They're gearing up to open a pop-up store at Lumina.
Oh my god, wait.
Wow, perhaps we'll bump into some familiar faces.
Dude, we're kind of goated at cooking, aren't we? Dude, we're actually wait. This is our second restaurant.
Catering services assistant program event is coming your way in version 1.3.
This is kind of already what we've seen though. Am I wrong?
There's also also a Bangbu with a little cart handing out tasks too. San Z Studio is opening up in Luminous Square.
What is this?
Just window shop.
You can customize your room?
And show off your latest finds.
Oh my god, Yannagi's Mindscape. Wait, this is even, wait, you get even more resources? Okay, these are like nice, like small optimizations, but I didn't honestly, am I crazy? I didn't think they really, you know, I don't think it's like that crazy. Like, or rather, oh, this is nice. Wait, this is huge.
You can skip slogging through multiple interfaces.
Oh, okay, that is nice. That is kind of a nice quality of life.
Pop-up window.
That is really nice. They actually, okay, that is actually extremely nice.
Can be featured to drive disc master copies as well.
Wow.
Will be able to craft
Finally. Wow, you can finally sort by when you got it too. Thank God.
Exactly.
Huh.
Also, in version 1.3, you can pin your favorite agents and Bangbu. You can pin your
Oh,
agents
that's
and Bangbu
actually
with the
so
agent
nice.
Remodeling shop, Bangbu deployment interface, and more.
Wait, pinning is so nice. What they actually need to do, by the way, like big thing, in the HIA, they should just give us energy. I don't know why we start with 0 energy. They definitely teased the hell out of us with Miyabi. It felt like they were trying to lead up to saying that like, oh my god, you know, Miyabi's here. Don't forget Miyabi, guys. But like they like high key kind of like baited us with her. But whatever, even though she's a part of the stories and she's getting teased. Okay, it's fine. All right, so we're seeing Yannagi. So from what we saw about Yannagi, she is 1000% a DPS. That's just the truth. Everything we've seen about her kit indicates that she has to be on field in order for her to take benefit of like the buffs that she provides, I guess, to herself. From what I understand, from what we saw as well, she gains a buff when there's disorder on field, or when she applies disorder. She has like different stances. We don't know to what extent this works right now, just that she has 2 different stances and she gains different effects or bonuses. Her buffs at the top over here kind of don't make sense to me. I'm not super familiar with what they're talking about. As you can see here, this is not an off-field character. She is literally on like some crazy, like, you know, Devil May Cry type beat right now. Her EX special obviously looks really cool too. It kind of reminds me of Ching-Yi a little bit. It looks like she gets off an insane amount of hits. That being said, her anomaly buildup rate also looks quite good. One of her agent skills reads that when triggered, deals a certain percentage of the original disorder effects damage to the target, plus additional damage equal to a certain percentage of Yannagi's anomaly proficiency without removing the target's anomaly. So first and foremost, this is insane. This is the first disorder effect from an anomaly character where it doesn't remove anomaly off of the enemy. That means that the burn from Bernice persists. That's crazy. Yet another like first time ever anomaly effect. This in the same sense where Jane is the first anomaly character to be able to crit and Bernice is the first anomaly character to be able to apply anomaly off field. Well, now this is the first anomaly disorder character apply disorder without removing the anomaly effect. Absolutely ridiculous. And the damage that she deals, from what I understand, is similar to or scales in the same way that Anton does, which if you guys don't know, Anton, or like a load of Anton's damage is built into that, and Anton actually does deal an insane amount of damage. However, Anton's a 4 or an A rank rather, and he feels a little bit clunky at times, which is why people aren't super big fans of him. But make no mistake, he does do a decent amount of damage, and the fact that they gave essentially part of his kit to Yannagi, but they made it scale not off of a specific element, but over disorder in general is crazy. This is probably going to be an absolutely insane DPS, or like, you know, main DPS. Before I get into lighter, I want to say that though we see a little bit of her kit and like we see some of her damage and stuff, make no mistake, this does absolutely change the way that players are like, wait, she triggers disorder even with 1 element? Whoa, wait, that's crazy. That's even better news, but let me explain why I think this changes things out a lot. First and foremost, prior to this, we didn't know if Yannagi was going to be a buffer. We didn't know if she was going to be a main DPS. And now we know, at least from right now, she looks to want to be on field more. Thing that's crazy about her introduction is that this actually changes the way the Shiyu defense kind of like splitting of units and teams kind of works. There was a period where people were considering using Qingyi with someone like Jane, like as soon as Jane was teased. But the issue with that was that if you use Qingyi with Jane, you'd kind of be in a weird spot with Zhu Yuan, where Zhu Yuan doesn't get Qingyi, and Qingyi and Zhu Yuan work very well together. I think we're about to see something very similar with Yannagi and Bernice and Jane, but I think in this case it's actually a little bit easier for players to instantly go, okay, you know what, like Yannagi can take, let's say, like Lucy at this point. What I suspect Jane team compositions to have is probably going to like revert back to having someone like Seth and Caesar as like their best in slot, or maybe in some cases, instead of taking like even Lucy for the Yannagi Bernice loadout, you might actually take Yannagi Bernice and someone like Nicole instead, just so you can get all the AoEs and you get more disorders and you apply more anomalies, since you got, you know, a whole lot of benefit from applying disorders on this team. Regardless of what the case is, I do think this does mean that Jane and Yannagi are not going to be on the same team with each other. Unless if something changes, I don't see anything that would suggest that they can synergize well with each other, which does mean we might see another power creep situation. Of course, not really power creeping, because Yannagi is for disordering and for dealing damage, specifically with an element category, but Jane also does an insane amount of damage. So we'll really have to see. They don't show any numbers whatsoever here. Okay, fine, whatever. But this is a crazy, absolutely game-changing revelation. Yannagi, you might just run 2 anomaly DPS main teams now, which is kind of absolutely crazy. Yannagi, Bernice, and Sokaku could work. I don't imagine you'd want a slow attacker like that, Jacer. I think you'd probably want Nicole. Her ultimate does look pretty cool, by the way. Yeah, look at this. Oh my god. She has like a baby Acheron ult. Okay, this is cool. Who's cooler is Lighter, and Lighter also insane based on what we heard. So first and foremost, if you guys saw, or if you guys are familiar with what I was talking about with Bernice, one of the things that I was complaining about for Bernice teams is that unless if you're using Bernice with Jane, it feels like there's no real character to be on field enhance Bernice's, or like synergize perfectly with Bernice. And the reason why I say this is because Bernice, after she runs out of energy, doesn't really want to be on field. And this is the case for a couple agents, but there isn't really great character or a great stunner in the game right now outside of Qingyi, who actually benefits from being on field more than, you know, an attacker agent. But enter in Lighter, who when he's in his consumes morale and increases his impact, which is insane, because now you actually have a character who wants to be on field, number one, but also gains value from obviously stunning the enemies. Furthermore, from what I understand, I don't think they included or said it here, they talk about it in the video, he shreds fire and ice defense while also increasing fire and ice element damage as well, which is like they power crept Lycone and Kaleda literally at the same time. Absolutely crazy. That's some crazy stuff. Do keep in mind though that if I'm not mistaken, you have to get to Lighter's 5th hit. When Lighter is in morale burst state, you have to hit an enemy with the 5th hit of his basic attack to consume morale and increase his impact. And he gets like the JoJo, you know, like infinite flurry of punches. Keep in mind that although the increase, you know, like the shredding and the ice damage increase is really good, you also have to remember that one of the major complaints with the character like Kaleda was that she was locked into like a long animation. I don't suspect that this will be the case for Lighter, just because, well, his is shorter and he's not like jumping up in the air or anything. So I don't think we'll have the same level of issues. But more than anything else, guys, you know, they showed off like the assist and stuff, which is cool, but it's kind of like whatever. His ultimate, a little skewed. I don't think he's gonna be a damage dealer, to be clear, especially because he's so impact oriented. If his numbers end up being released and he's good like that, then that's cool. But Yannagi is now competing for Jane's spot, unironically competing for Jane's spot. Lighter is now up there with Qingyi. If you want a stun focus character with general application, Qingyi's gonna be your girl. And if you just want ice or fire shred with like insane damage increases, well, now you've got Lighter. Goodbye Lycone, goodbye Kaleda. If you guys already had them or were playing them, I'll be honest, he is nice because he's versatile and he basically covers 2 different characters for the price of 1, but he's a stunner. Although, you know, we don't don't know enough about him yet. From what we see right now, there's no other character in the game that covers 2 elements like that. Lycone and Kaleda are probably characters that people gravitate towards if they're going to use teams like Soldier 11, or if they're going to use teams with Ellen and Lycone. We'll have to see exactly where he slots in, but I cannot imagine, especially with the fact that he increases ice damage and the fact that he's more readily available, or you can specifically pick him out of a banner, he might actually end up being better for Ellen than Lycone, but we'll have to see. Lycone really does synergize perfectly with Ellen with the stun damage, the speed to daze, etc. Beyond that, we also got a bunch of other updates for 1.3, which I thought were pretty cool. I do think this tower mode, crazy. Baddie Boo and Night Boo being released, crazy. Night Boo, by the way, being Ether, I think is really cool. But Baddie Boo, like throwing a Molotov, like insane. Look at him, look at him, look at him in all of his greatness. Side note, the 10 free pulls for Miyabi, cool. Very cool, very pog. But the tower mode is actually very, very exciting. The fact that you also get increasing badge, like your badge shininess enhances, or it improves as you go higher up into the tower. And the arena itself looks really cool too. It's like this Thunderdome. The new roguelike is very similar to, if you guys have tried the Prodigy, or if you guys have completed that side quest. In my opinion, one of the best quests that I've ever seen in a gacha game, especially being just a side quest. It's absolutely amazing, and it's the only way currently to get Night Boo. You'll experience it. You'll see exactly if you guys ended up skipping Prophecy. The roguelike system, I think this is actually going to be really cool. I know a lot of players hate TV system, but they 1-to-1 copied, in my opinion, the best, hands down, the best use of their TV system yet, which was the Prodigy. Why do I keep calling it the Prodigy? The Prophecy, apologies. A good sign for the game that they aren't getting rid of an entire system for fun, but I'm excited to try it. You get Night Boo for it at the same time, which is really cool. And we're also being given, I guess, a new like VR system, like activity, which is cool, I guess. I think it's just like fighting in like the locations that we've already been in. Of course, you get more resources, so it's whatever. All the different activities, to be honest, that we get are fine, but all these new events are kind of similar to what we've already received. Being given the double rate up for combat simulation is also really nice. I don't know if you guys have noticed it, but like it feels basically as though we always get a double up event like every 2 weeks or so. The version event, having the advanced boot camp is really nice. Getting the free XP, getting to try out the characters too is really nice. I think that the customization, or like the display stand feature in your room, is really exciting, because it opens up the possibility for us to customize our room even more, which is very sick, very cool. Big fan. And then they did a bunch of quality of life tweaks. Us not having to go through all of our menus to exchange the lowest tier upgrade material to the highest is really nice. And also having the ability to like sort through time acquired, if I'm not mistaken now, also really nice. But I think the biggest thing of all from this patch is that they're now giving us more weekly resources, if I'm not mistaken, just for free. You know, it's not an insane amount of resources, but from what we can see here on the side, it does mean we get levels or more experience for your Internet. And if you guys are trying to hit like level 50, or you guys are not quite at that point yet, this is really nice. Helps you propel your gameplay forward, accelerates you to the point where you can start farming more efficiently. And yeah, there were a bunch of, you know, quality of life like UI changes and stuff like that, but none of those, in my opinion, were super necessary. I'd say like they were nice, or this is nice, so long as nothing breaks, but I wasn't like really upset with the way that the UI looked. In any case, guys, that's gonna be it for this video. Say goodbye to the YouTube frogs. I was really happy with the 1.3 live stream. It didn't have quite the same level as cinema that I was expecting, because I was low-key expecting Miyabi to get teased with the way that they were showing her in the intro, and with like, you know, her section, her faction being teased. I'm assuming she's coming in 1.4 if I had to guess. I still think that what they showed with Yannagi and Lighter are crazy. If you end up skipping for these characters because Miyabi has been teased so much, I understand, but ultimately, you know, all the changes are really nice. I'm very excited with the direction they're taking with the game. They understand their audience really well, actually, which is really crazy. So yeah, anyways, thanks again for watching though. I will see you guys on the next one. Make sure to check out the rest of my socials. I've got to go to sleep. Good night, everyone. Goodbye. Have a lovely evening, afternoon, morning, wherever you are. See ya. Goodbye. Bye-bye.